Welcome back, everybody. Green Assassin here. This will be episode 16 of Crash Landing. I've done quite a bit of off-camera work now. I spent a couple days doing some stuff around the base. As you can see, I've added these makeshift hedges along the path. I've got a path with a stairway going up here. I've added some brownstone just to travel a little bit faster. I might change the pathway a little bit more, I'm not sure yet. I've added a little bit of dirt to the world. I got some crafting to do, but what we're going to do is we're going to take some of this grass and grow grass on here. What else have I done? I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I've started to dig out a little bit underneath my base. I've got a path all the way over to here so I can get energy. Where's my wrench? I want to grab cell, seeing as how it's full. Over here I've had to make quite a few diamond chests. I've got 3 diamond chests full of enchanted equipment. I've got a half a diamond chest full of almost full armor. Well, most of it's full. I've just been repairing it as I get it. And then I have just, this is collecting. I got overflow just in case. And then I've just been putting items and whatnot in here. I added a trash can to delete the extra gunpowder, the extra bones and arrows I'm getting, and I even threw torches and feathers on there because I've already got like almost 9 stacks of torches up here. I'm not gonna need that many torches, not right now anyways. Feathers, I don't think there's really much of a use for feathers in this, so I've just been throwing them out too. Other than that, yeah, we got 5 glistering melons, which will come in handy later. What else? I still get the odd mob. Oops. I did not mean to do that. But I still get the odd mob that gets blown through this wall. It has been reduced dramatically since I added the drawbridges with glass there. But every once in a while I'll be sorting out these chests and I'll get shot by a skeleton or something along that lines. So let's go check out this stairway that I've built over here. As you can see, my smeltery's gone, my high oven's gone, and I've cleaned up the area over there. So if we come up here, I've got a drawbridge, an advanced drawbridge. And I've just filled it with some brownstone and some glowstone with just a lever here. I'll change this later. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do about this. But if you can see, I have made myself a little building over here. I used some of the fancy blocks. Actually, it's mostly made out of fancy blocks, but I hope it looks good. I'm not really that great when it comes to building or designing stuff. This took me a long time to make look this good. I think it looks good anyways. I tried to make it so it wasn't square, but every design I came up with just kept telling me, no, you gotta do it square. So, nah, it is what it is. So anyways, we got a 3-block high smeltery. It's all hooked up, good to go. And then over here, as you can see, I've got the high oven, and I've got it automated for all the different metals. All I did was I basically melted a little bit of each metal and put a fluid transposer on here, and then just whitelisted all the different metals, so only 3 metals will come through this tube, and they'll get sorted out into each catch basin, or casting basin, sorry, and make blocks. And then they all get filtered down into here. I just got pipes coming out the bottom. This is probably one of the reasons I'm gonna end up putting Ender IO in. I know a lot of you guys won't have it unless you've updated to the beta version of 1.1.3, I think it is. But I really like the Ender.io stuff better. Just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, yeah, Ender.io, I really like the piping system a lot better because you can paint blocks any color or any texture you want, and I can run them through the blocks a lot better. And anything I do with Ender.io, you guys will be able to do with either fluid ducts or what have it, these fluid ducts, item ducts, or conduits. I don't know, I really like it. I've played with it before, and some of the stuff you can do with Ender.io is pretty cool. So anyways, it is almost nighttime. As you can see, I've made a new sleeping bag. I don't know if I showed this in a previous episode or not, but I've just been throwing sand in here, and then I hooked up a water barrel with a fluid pipe and a servo. Yeah, servo just pumps water in here. I got the mycelium there, and it just changes this to witch water and just gets me soul sand. I've been doing quite a bit of that. I'm getting geared up for applied energistics. So if we take a look in here, I've got a bit of nether quartz here. I've got 6 gas tiers, which is really bonus. That'll help me out later on. And then, yeah, just been sifting sand or dust and gravel, try and get my resources up a bit. I had this chest like half full of different resources, and I smelted it all down, and this basically what I've got now. I've got like a stack and a half of iron, whole bunch of stuff. Even made myself some graphite. I can't really use that right now, but I figured I'd get a stack of it for now. I have another stack of scorched bricks, which if you've seen over here, let's eat something quickly. I've got another one of these patterns set out here, and I want to set up another high oven for doing my steels and whatnot, and maybe scorched bricks to get me more scorched, or not scorched, smelter bricks. Oh, and there was some lag. So I can make more servos and whatnot, because you need the scorched bricks for making servos in this. But anyways, I've got a few recipes in these chests over here that I want to go over today. Two of the recipes in here will complete the first quest line. So let's grab this stuff right here. And we'll grab this. And as you can see, I've got Silk Touch ready to be crafted over here. That's so I can put on my shovel to be able to pick up those grass blocks over there, because I want to be able to turn this to grass. So let's do a little bit of crafting. So auto disenchanter is one of the things I want to make, just because I have those 3 chests of enchanted stuff over here that I want to start ripping the enchants off of. And then let's do our Silk Touch. And can I add that to my shovel in the crafting bench? Yes, I can. Sweet. So now I can move the grass around, get grass growing around everywhere. And then this last recipe I had here is for the Ender generator. So we're just going to do this, put these here. I think I need 2 redstone, and we get 2 ender generators, which now that I have a mob spawner going will help me out with a little bit of power. I think I can't remember the actual numbers, but you get like 80 RF per tick off of 1 ender pearl, and I'm up to 24 stacks, so might as well use the ender pearls for something. So now that those are crafted, let's just throw them in, and I will set them up off camera somewhere. I've got to do a bit more digging underneath, and I still have to move this thing yet. I'm not 100% sure where I want to move it yet, but I was thinking I might add it to this building over here. Either making a second level on it, or extending it out either to one side or out the back and making a whole room just dedicated to that thing. But that requires a lot of space because I have a couple ideas for automating a few things, like keeping this thing below the pressure required or not required to blow up, and then automating all these plant seeds. But we'll get to that in a later episode. As you can see, if you look in here, I've been doing quite a bit of crafting with it. I got lots of these unassembled PCBs and a lot of plastic just waiting to get crafted as I need it. So let us find our questing book. I think it's in my backpack. And we'll take a look and make sure that... Click here to start. 1 quest available. Oh, I want to make the glacial precipitator. I have the recipe set up. We'll do that next. So we get 2 ender pearls and 6 hardened energy conduit for this. An ender pearl lasts a bit over 20 minutes, and I already know it produces 80 RF per tick. And this is just, yeah, telling you can use it as a different source of power. So we claim that, right? Oh, there we go. Claimed. Let's take a look in this chest. Nope, wrong chest. Oh, wrong chest. Right here I have the recipe for the glacial precipitator. This one's for redstone engine, or redstone furnace, sorry. And then this one is for cyclic assembler, which is basically just a tool for auto crafting. So let's quickly craft these 2. We'll go at thermal. Oops. Guess I gotta use the @ sign, not capital A. And we will take the global or glacial precipitator, craft that. And cyclic assembler. Oh, I forgot to shift click. And there we go. So the cyclic assembler I am going to use to automatically fill my camel packs. That way I don't have to manually fill them anymore. Landstrader has actually got a really cool setup on his videos. I might end up using his. I'm not 100% sure. For now, I'll probably just set it up so I just throw the camel pack in there and wait for it to fill up. Glacial precipitator, that means we got a completed quest in here. What do we get? We get spawn a high golem and 4 cold water bottles. And it's just basically telling you that you can make snowballs. And take snowballs and a water bottle and make cold water. So let's claim that. We might set up the high golem later. Not really worried about it right now. So let's throw this stuff in here. We'll set this up here. I'll probably make a bunch of snow with this thing so I can get a blizz, or try and spawn a blizz. I can catch them in a safari net. This conduit we'll put away in here. And the ender pearls I'll just put in here. So now the redstone furnace, which I've been kind of waiting for a while. You guys probably know how to make this already. It's really easy. And then let's take a look in chest number 2. So I've got the recipe for a magnum crucible, a sink core, or a shell constructor from sink, and this one is for the auto packager. So let's grab all this stuff, sort my inventory, and let's see what we can do. So first, I am going to make the shell constructor. And now that I'll have this made, we'll probably be doing another trip to the city fairly soon. Where'd my glass panes go? Oh, they're still in the chest. This will give me an extra life, so that way if I do die, it's not that big of a deal. I'll just get warped back to my base. So I'll find a place to set that up somewhere and start building myself another shell or clone. I need 2 copper. I need one of these here. And the machine frame in the center, and we got a magnum crucible. So I've already got a spare fluid transposer, which is what I was using, like I said, to filter out all my different metals over there. I would just fill a bucket and then put the bucket back in after I whitelisted it and pump it back into the high oven. But now I'm going to need this for making like Enderium ingots, our resident ender, and then yeah, making Enderium. So anyways, let's just finish up this last little bit of crafting I got, and we will probably call that an episode. What am I missing? Oh, missing this thing here. So this thing is basically an auto packager, and what it will do is it will craft anything that requires a 2x2 or a 3x3 crafting recipe. So basically what I'm going to use it for is all my different ores. It'll craft these automatically because they're a 2x2 recipe to make the block. And then I'll have it sent to a pulverizer to cut it back down into its next, like, from broken tin ore to sandy ore, or whatever it's called, crushed ore, to pulverized ore, and then I can smelt it in the high oven after that. So that'll help out quite a bit. I won't have to manually craft it and hit it with a hammer anymore, because it kind of gets boring after a while and I'm kind of sick of doing it. So I got a few things I want to do off camera. I'll probably set up a room and get it all ready for this. I've made a bunch of paper so I can make the books that are going to be required. I'm going to need more paper though. I have 3 diamond chests full of stuff that need enchantments ripped off of it. So yeah, that's going to take a lot of paper and a lot of books. It's a good thing I have a steady source of rotten flesh, which is easy to make into leather. Just throw it in your oven, furnace, and yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys next time.